This new minister, Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship. You ever heard of them?
Who's the pastor?
Hold on, I hate when they do that.
Sometimes you know their
Oh
names
no, I'm
more
still
than the
doing
church.
what's his name.
And
Hold
that's
on.
something how you may know the minister's
That's
name.
Tony Evans. So that's not the one I want.
Oh, okay. You may know the minister's name more than the church name itself.
Yeah.
So
you didn't know his church name. That was his church name. This one is mega church pastor admits past inappropriate behavior with young lady after accusations of essaying her. 12 years old. See, that is going to take us back to the Tony Evans stuff we was talking about. But anyway, and just for the record, somebody...
That's a crime, though.
No, just for the record, somebody said, I think in his state, adultery is a crime.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, so maybe he wasn't married. That's what I said.
But he said it wasn't a crime.
So that's why they said it was probably happened after his wife died and before he got with this lady.
Why in certain states adultery a crime?
Adultery is still a crime in some states.
Why is that though?
That's just the way it is.
I mean, that just shows you how uneven our states are.
That's how it is.
You can get this married here, and some states you'll get a divorce and get more money.
Yep.
Versus
so somebody had wrote that in the comment, and I went, "Oh, you're right." So that now again, they narrowing down. I told you, everybody talking. So it had to happen after his wife died and before he got married. If he's saying it's not illegal, whatever. That's if it's even an affair. We don't even know that. But anyway, Dallas area megachurch pastor Robert Morris. You know him?
I've heard vaguely.
You heard of him, Ma?
Vaguely.
Admitted to inappropriate sexual behavior with a young lady in the 1980s.
What's going on in Texas? That's 3 mega pastors in Texas.
After a woman accused him of, you knowing her, when she was 12 years old.
Violating.
The woman, Cindy Clemenshire, told WFAA the abuse started on Christmas Day in 1982 and continued until 1987 when she told her parents. Waltberg Watch the Church Watchdog blog first reported her account on Friday. Morris is a senior pastor at Gateway Church and a member of the then candidate Donald Trump's Evangelical Executive Advisory Board.
What greater person to advise Trump?
When he mentioned the inappropriateness, like the thing with Tony Evans, he failed to mention the age of the girl.
Whoa, that's a big one.
But it happened for several years.
Wow.
When I was in my early 20s, I was involved in inappropriate sexual behavior with a young girl in a home where I was staying.
Oh, he was 20-something. Oh, okay. I don't know. The sad thing about it, 12 is very young.
And he said he didn't have intercourse. It was kissing and petting, but she said it was. She said they had intercourse.
Somebody's not being honest.
So he's still not being honest.
Okay. Now, the sad thing about it is there are a lot of men that are young, like at his age maybe, like right out of high school, dating girls under high school age.
12.
That could still go to jail.
Right. Oh yeah, like 17 and 16.
And they dating girls that's 13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
So there you go.
Okay, so another
He said again, I've asked for forgiveness.
This is years ago then, because he's not that
Yeah,
age.
he said it was 1987.
Ooh.
Or 80 something.
That's about 34.
I asked for forgiveness and him, and they never supported his ministry again.
So why is this out?
It's coming out now. I think the leaders can get caught up and think it's our responsibility to protect God, and it's not. Our responsibility is to protect the people, she added. God is bigger than all of that. So CNN has sought comment from Morris and the Gateway Church, as well as the girl and her attorney. In a statement, the WFAA Gateway Church said Morris underwent a 2-year restoration process after a moral failure in his 20s. So Pastor Robert has been open and forthright about a moral failure he had over 35 years ago when he was in his 20s and prior to him starting the Gateway Church. He has shared publicly from the pulpit. That's still against the law, so you still got to go to jail. Sorry.
There's no statute.
There's no statute limitation.
Time.
And if the lady has an attorney, you're going to jail. That's the part that these guys don't understand. It doesn't matter whether God forgives you. You can preach in jail and bring a lot of men and women to serve God.
That's what Paul did.
Paul preached in
He
jail.
was in jail a lot.
So
And Paul did a lot. He even said
he was killing Christians.
He said, I was chief sinner.
He was horrible.
Oh, I was bad. And
Yes.
that's why God, you're paying for what you did, Paul. But as you're in jail, minister to people in the jail and write your letters to the churches.
It said when Trump ran for president, this guy, Morris, was part of his evangelical advisory board. Trump also held a roundtable at Gateway's Church in 2020, and Morris led a prayer before the event. Morris does not have a role in the 2024 campaign. Trump campaign spokesperson said Morris' son, James Morris, will take over as senior pastor for 2025. So he sat down, I guess. Morris remaining a primary speaker on the weekends, according to the church's website. So that means he's still going to preach on Sunday. If he preaching on the weekends. So there you go.
Another pastor fall. Yo,
I told you that.
Cat Williams is right.
He said 2024, and then other prophets and stuff was saying that 2024 is a year of exposure.
And removing of covers. Whether you know what, another thing too, if we're moving on, I wanted to bring up J-Lo. They've been talking about J-Lo and the whole thing with Ben. Some people are speculating that J-Lo has an issue. She don't like being alone. She has to always be with somebody. This is her fourth husband, ain't it? Yeah. People need to now start seeing the pattern.
And she lied. She was there the night that allegedly Diddy shot that lady in the face. And she's never come forward with it. But they were saying, and she don't have to be afraid of him no more.
I know. But they were saying, I think some doctors or psychiatrists or whatever was saying that there could be a serious void in her life where she doesn't like being by herself. She has to always be with somebody or be busy. Because they even said Ben was kind of like being truthful that she always has to be doing something in the limelight, music, concert, dancing, to keep that energy going. And they were talking about the different men that she's been with. And they said there's never been a gap where it's just her. Getting to know her.
She don't know how to be by herself.
Strengthening to know her. So that's the issue if that's what she has. Because she's going to keep going man after man after man after man until she's fixed. Because she's broken. But I was just wanted to bring that out because that's what they've been talking about lately.
All right, y'all. So since we getting ready to pull up.